Okay, welcome to people who've just joined us. We are taking a very relaxed approach to this, to our first summit. Actually, I don't know if relaxed is the word, but I have set the intention. Every time I got myself into a little bit of I just remembered that I need to enjoy this. If I enjoy it, then actually you guys are going to enjoy it. And it's the same with, I've said the same with all the guest speakers. And even those of you who are looking at the speakers and thinking, oh, I could never do that, there are still some of the guest speakers who are doubting themselves, who are still, I had people contact me after we did our last video promo, say, well, I don't actually know if what I've got to offer is up to what everybody else is doing on the video. And I'm like, but you were on the video, you were part of that inspirational video yourself. Do I need to show it to you again? But that's what we do. We make that mistake of comparing how we're feeling on the inside to how other people look on the outside. And so don't do that. Don't do that shit. Okay, so I'm going to crack on and introduce our first guest speaker today, Joy Harris, intuitive energy healer and founder of Joyful Energy Heals. After morphing through several careers for 35 years, Joy found her heart's calling in the energy healing world in 2017. After a friend introduced her to the emotion and body code systems, she read the emotion code book and she knew she'd found home. Discovering how to help release trapped emotions and imbalances, she knew energy healing was exactly what her heart was seeking all along, and this was her true calling. Loving to help people to solve their issues, she became a certified energy healing practitioner. Joy is excited to share the ease with which we can move energy. We can find root causes, release emotions and imbalances with the body code, and with the body code we can facilitate transformative energy healing. Joy's mission is to spread a contagion of love and healing throughout the world and lift the global heart by helping people and animals to heal through energy work so they can feel better, function better, and live happier lives. She finds great joy in energy healing as it makes the world a better place. Her work is based on her core values of love, compassion, unity, empowerment, and fulfillment. Her other interests include, not surprisingly, people and connecting, intuition, world travel, space, history, philosophy, and growth. Currently, Joy's living with her husband and their dog and cat in New Mexico. And yeah, later on, you can book individual sessions, healing sessions with her on her website, joyfulenergyheals.com, which we'll share in the chat later. And also you can benefit from her global heart healing sessions. They're still running every other week, Joy, on a Wednesday. Awesome sessions. If you haven't been yet, definitely you need to come to one of them. Okay, welcome, Joy. Over to you, darling.
Thank you so much, Kirsty. You know, earlier when Julia did your intro, I thought, gosh, I have a very brief intro and I didn't really say anything about my background. And, you know, you start doing all those little doubt things. But I just want to tell you all that, honestly, what came before in my life, as beautiful and incredible as it was, what is now is just, it is so on my heart to help everyone understand that they have a secret inside them. They can move and shift energy. It is our birthright to help heal ourselves and to heal others. And I'm on such a mission that's literally about all I can talk about. So I guess it doesn't really matter if I had a really long intro. I'm also going to share with you guys, everyone who's here and anyone who joins later, I have a new ebook on the power of gratitude to shift your life, because it really is going to actually have a lot of the things that I'm going to talk and share with you today. And my course, Tap Into Your Magic, which you'll hear a little bit more about, and you'll see a little bit of as I share these slides and just share with you, gosh, exciting information that is empowering and available and will help you discover what lies within you to tap into your soul's purpose, serve your heart's desire, and bring your gifts to help heal our world. That's what I'm all about. So I'm super excited to share this with you. Have I got the ability now to share screen? Thank you so much. So I'm going to start. Let me hang on one second. I need to tell my PowerPoint to go to the beginner. Dude, help. Thank you. All right. Start slideshow. Start slideshow from beginning. All right. Now, let me see if I can get you guys sharing. I'm not entirely sure it's going to allow me to see some of the notes, but I know most of the notes. So we'll start the slideshow again from the beginning. There we go. Okay, so today we're literally going to show you how to remove limiting beliefs that are your own personal beliefs. I'm going to take some volunteers. And some of these beliefs, you guys, they get started early in our life, and then they just get built on. And some of them have anchoring emotions that keep them trapped from some of the traumas in our life. But as you see this work happening, you'll start to understand. And the other thing that I want you to know is, let me see if I can hide that. Okay. That there's just a little bit I want to share with you. Okay. Clicking's not working.
We're not seeing the slideshow, Joy. We're still seeing.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Thank you. Stop share. Share screen. Okay, let's see if it... There, can you see it now?
Yes, we're seeing it.
We're seeing it. We're just not seeing it in slideshow mode.
Oh, right. It's not moving. So maybe we'll just leave it here rather than waste any more time. Okay. Because I think that we'll just
click through it.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to have you guys look at this slide for a minute and just realize that we do have so much reach. We are all connected and we are all energy. So we are able to influence from this side of the world, the other side of the world. So with that, just let your light shine to bring a warm glow to our world everywhere, so we can all spread a contagion of healing, love, and light. Let's see if I can make that disappear. Okay. This is just a little bit about me, and you've pretty much heard it all already, so we're going to move right here to, this is my favorite topic. If everyone just can start to understand energy. Everything's energy, and energy is everything. There's nothing that isn't energy. Our hands, if you took a microscope and drilled down and down and down with looking, just viewing deeper, you would see that this physical matter is actually just tiny atoms, just everything is like that. Now here's the fully interesting thing. I was able to see energy when I was pretty young. I see, and if you guys do this on a day when the sun is shining really bright, you can go outside and just look at the air and you will see it moving. I promise you, you'll see it. You might have to take a little time, you might have to get really quiet, but you can see energy moving. It is, everything is like that, both the physical form and the invisible form. So this is also, I'm going to try slideshow again. That's not the current slide. Okay. Ah, clicking is working. Yay. Okay, I'm going to let it all catch up. Okay, can you guys see this?
Don't see the slideshow still, Joy.
Really? Do you think it just needs a minute or? Okay, so are you on the slide with Émilie de Châtelet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I want to tell you about her is she is actually the first scientist and mathematician who actually postulated the first law of thermodynamics. And Albert Einstein gives her credit of that. And you all have heard it. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Energy can just change forms. And energy can flow from one place to another. And we can influence that with our pure intention, because intention is also energy. Okay. Go. There we go. There he is, Albert Einstein. So he built on her law, and he created this famous, what's the word I'm trying to say here? Ah, don't do that. Go back. This is so fun, you guys. Thought I was all ready. There. Okay. E equals mc squared. This equation is one of the most famous equations in the whole world. But what you need to understand, it's energy equals mass times the speed of light. But the variable here is not mass. Everybody thinks that mass gets in our way and we can't affect it. That's not actually the variable. And the speed of light is not variable. What changes mass is the energy. And we can change the energy. You see why I get so excited? Okay, come on, dude.
We're not seeing Albert either. Sorry, Joy.
Okay, thank you.
Double
You
click.
know what?
Try double clicking on Albert on the actual slide and see what happens.
It just goes on. So I'm gonna, let me get out of that. And I'm sorry, guys.
We can see the
Go
slide.
right here. Okay, so there, but I want you to really be able to see this quote. Energy, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. This is the truth of the laws of the universe, the physical laws of the universe. It's so cool. So the next thing I want to share, we're hoping that it just goes, is right here. Okay. So energy affects everything because everything is energy, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, whether it is personal interrelationships in your family, or in the educational system, or corporate, or structural, or societal. We are all, I don't think anyone can say that we haven't been dealing with a very different form of energy in our world as our world transitions, which is actually a beautiful thing. Feels really gross in the middle of it, but it's a beautiful thing. And you do still have power because your intention shifts energy. Emotions, perceptions, thoughts, words, actions, deeds, choices, all of those are energy. And we still have the power of choice. So all of these lead to our beliefs, and we're going to show you just some very cool stuff. But just understand that everything is a vibrating energetic frequency. It all has a resonance, and like attracts like. Energy vibrates, and it attracts to us the circumstances that we experience. So, if you want to change your life, change your energy. It's that simple. Now, I'm bringing to you some of my favorite mentors and role models and people who have studied this for so long. Dr. David Hawkins did over 250,000 muscle test calibrations on people, on events, on incredible, like the pyramids. He literally measured the resonance of everything all over the world in a 30-year time frame. So with that, I can't wait for it to like click to you that these attractor fields and patterns help us to understand how energy works, how we attract and create our own life. We literally do that. So energy vibration is what we resonate. So we just become and attract exactly that. So here, after 30 years, is the map of consciousness. Now, in his book, Power versus Force, which I have right here, but yeah. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I have it. It's Power versus Force. It's a black and white book. Well, you just saw it up there, actually. Just looks like that, okay? So here is the logarithm or the logistics of what they logged when they found the resonating frequencies of these patterns of emotion. So emotion is what we have the most control over. Something that is already matter, somebody has built that over time. They put all the things together. So it would take some time to restructure those things. What really affects us as people on a daily basis is these emotions. So this is the level of enlightenment. This is the emotion. And this is where the emotion actually resonates at. Humiliation or shame resonates very, very low. If you can't get out of shame, you will start losing your life force and your will to live. But when you start just shifting, because you can, when you're in the depths of despair, it doesn't feel like you can, but all of a sudden you will get so depressed or so worried that you just start reaching out. And in that moment, when you ask for help, or you look for God, or you ask universal source energy, what can I do different? Right there, you brought in a little neutrality. You just shifted your energy. And you can start then to focus your thoughts on gratitude. That's the fastest way to shift from low frequency to high frequency. But you can also just focus on these actual words and start to think and remember things like that that happened in your life. So my article that I'm sending you, which is an ebook of The Power of Gratitude to Shift Your Life, has this in it, and so you're not without this information after I'm through speaking. So I want to explain a little bit about muscle testing. I've been doing this for 27 years, I think now. No, it's 25. My oldest daughter is 30, and she was very, very ill when she was 5, and I started learning everything I could about holistic health and nutrition and alternative healing. And so when she was 5, I learned how to muscle test to figure out what kinds of supplements, natural foods would help her to become better, and what kind of dosage she might need on a daily basis, because everything changes. You know, when you're very sick, you need a higher dose. When you start getting well, that needs to lower. So then that became my business. I became a health and nutrition coach, a wellness counselor, and I use muscle testing every day in my business for everyone that I worked with. So if you haven't ever done muscle testing, or if you've thought that it was really woo-woo and out there, just think about this. Your heart wants you to live and thrive. That's what your heart wants. And your heart is here to not only help you, but also to protect you. So those answers are there, and I'm going to share with you a meditation that will help you tap into that after this is over. So the next thing I wanted to share with you, the next screen, I believe, in addition to muscle testing, let me explain that what happens is our body knows what's good for us and what is not. So if something is positive, our muscles get strong and they hold tight. This looks like a yes. A yes doesn't break. Ooh. But when something is not good for us, when something is a no, wah, it just breaks right away. I will show you that, and I actually in my course I teach muscle testing, so there's tons in there. I can't wait for you to hear more about it. But it's just it's the bonus to share with you my master class after this is over, so you can understand a little bit more about it. All right, so here is what Dr. Hawkins, and then I also work with Dr. Bradley Nelson through the emotion code. These emotions all have these energies that we just saw, and they are a vibrational resonance, and it moves, changes, and transforms, but it can also get stuck. Because these emotions, especially if we don't process them, you know, we're taught our whole lives to just suck it up, be quiet, put on your big girl panties, get over it, forget about it. All of those things cause us not to feel what we're feeling. Feeling what we're feeling is important to our body. It's important to our entire energy field. It's when we don't feel it that it can't be processed out of our energy field, and then it gets stuck. And that creates disease and disorder. My goodness, we're going to go a different way. So explaining that the vibrating energies can get stuck or trapped, the way that we find those is through muscle testing. Your subconscious mind is an archive of everything that's ever happened to you in this life and possibly in others. But we can get answers straight from your subconscious mind, and that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do a little presentation and share with you. So, but just showing you a little bit about how it works. I will connect with you energetically by proxy. Little heads up, I do feel energy. I've been doing this now for about 5 years, and about 3 years ago I asked for deeper intuition and hoped it came through in, you know, clairaudience, little words dropping into my ears, or claircognizance, just a knowing. But it didn't. It came through as clairempathy and clairsentience. So I've always been super sensitive, but now I can actually feel the energy in your body, and often I can tell you what chakra it got stuck in. So I tell you that to give you a heads up that I squirm and squeal. And you'll see it. And then we find the limiting belief and the timing. I'm actually not going to do emotion code right now. I'm going to do an advanced training called Removing Limiting Beliefs. And it's actually not on the emotion code and the body code. It is from this book. And you can also just go directly to that yourself. 1000beliefs.com. And you can order this book. But it's you're going to see, it's pretty fun. Then we check if there's any associated emotions. We're actually going to ask and set the intention so that we can take more volunteers. We're going to ask for the beliefs that are the most priority to be released, that have the least amount of energetic depth with. Yes, thank you. Okay, we got it. Okay, then we'll do the release with magnets over the governing meridian. So intention is pure energy, and when we use magnets, we can multiply the power of that energy by about 100,000. So you will see me using magnets on the governing meridian. I got round ones because I kept tangling my hair. And then we will replace with an empowering belief. Okay? So, with that, And I will drop this into the chat. Copy. Just so you guys can find it. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to stop share. That's what we're going to do. So I can see all your beautiful faces. Maybe. Okay. Escape. That's how I do it. Perfect. And if you want to either raise your hand or volunteer in the chat, we're ready to get
I would volunteer in the chat because we can't see everybody at the same time at the minute. I can see Julianne has got a hand up, and Maria as well.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
No, you can see everybody if you go on the top and go to the view and then go view gallery. If you'd like to see more than one person.
Thanks,
Yes,
Julia.
thank you. I did mean to do that, so I'm super thrilled. Hello, guys. Lovely to see you. Oh my God. And thank you all. Thank you for being here and coming and supporting. And thank you for bringing your energy to the Conscious Connection Summit. In a little bit, we're going to really utilize that. Okay, so first one that volunteered was Juliana, is that right? And then Maria?
Maria.
Okay. She goes by both, so I don't see Juliana. There she is. Okay, right below. Perfect. Juliana. So you guys will probably, these people have actually volunteered with me before, so you'll start to see that they're very familiar with how I work. Okay, so this gift of being able to feel energy when I connect with people, like I've actually told my daughters not to watch these sessions because it'll embarrass them and it'll freak them out. And it's very different. It's very different than I ever was before in my whole life. But it's such a gift, and I'm so grateful that I just decided, you know, I can't play small. I have to show up authentically and let other people see how this works. And hopefully lift your belief and show you energy moving. And that's all I want to do. So, Juliana, do I have your permission to connect?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Jointly, as a group, I would like to just set the energy for a minute. And if all of you would just join me. Calling in trust, allowing, divine connection, unending gratitude, joyful expectation of healing, and humble acceptance. We are grateful for the connection. I am Juliana. I am Juliana. I am Juliana. I am Joy. I am Juliana. Okay, so real heads up, it gets really loud and crazy, and it tickles me a lot, and I look strange, but, and if you need to, you can mute me. No, you can't mute me. You can turn me down. I've tried muting me for other people, and they're like, no, don't mute you. We want to hear it. So I won't mute, and you'll get to see me in full volume. Okay, and I'm gonna, yeah, here we go. So does Juliana have a limiting belief we could release? Okay, and is it in the chakras on the top of the lower? Okay, okay, heart chakra, baby. All right. So let me get to that. Hi. And is this in an odd row, even row, row 2, row 4? So okay. So row 4, for you guys to remember, is what is considered victim mindset. And then when we install the replacement belief, that will be victor mindset. Okay? Whew! Is it in the top half or bottom half? Okay. Odd row. Odd line. Odd line. Odd line. Okay. Even line. Odd line. Okay. Need to hang on to all my unhealed wounds? No. I have to be sad if someone else is sad. I have to earn love. That's it. I have to earn love. And that's not true. So we're going to release it because you are loved and you are loved. Okay, so are there any anchoring emotions keeping I have to earn love trapped? Would someone mind taking notes for me? I have to earn love and I need to get the age. Thank you, Pocky. I appreciate it. Okay, and Kirsty too. So perfect. And the first half of her life is when this got stuck? Yeah! Okay. Age 0 to 10? No. 10 to 20? 10 to 15? Yeah! 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13. So what this does, just to kind of explain the noises, the energy is so intense. Sometimes it squeezes my spinal cord. That one did. So this is definitely was originally a root chakra where it got stuck, even though it's bothering your heart chakra. Okay, so something when you were, it was 18? Is that what I got? Age 18?
I thought it was 13.
13, okay. I knew it was in the 5, so 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so at age 13, some thought, word, perception, situation, event caused that to get stuck. And it has a specific energy frequency. So now we're just going to gather up. We're asking everything that had anything to do with that belief of I have to earn love, anything that made that get stuck, I'm asking to gather that up. And completely and totally, we're going to take this energy out of Juliana's energy field and remove that as a truth that has to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. We're going to take this energy out right now. Okay. Ooh. I hope you guys can see that, because I don't make up these sounds. I mean, I think I look nuts. But I feel it, and it is so strong, and it's so strong when it's trapped, and then when it's released, it's like this pure embodiment of peace. And there is no question in my mind or in my body that that has been released. And I hope you can see that. And Juliana, you want to share? Did you feel anything, sweetheart?
Yeah, I felt it in my spine, like lower back, or like medium lower back, so like that. And yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of know what the incident is.
And that's the other reason that we get the age, because then now she has a cognitive perception of what it was that caused that to get trapped. And it's going to be easier because we've energetically released it, but now she can cognitively release it because she knows what the event was. And there's some things that you can do, writing stream of consciousness, to get that out of your system and just remove it and destroy it. That will come in some of the notes that we'll bring to you after the event. Okay, so now, for Juliana, what's the replacement belief? Top half, bottom half. Odd, even. This one's long. My heart is wide open and ready to receive all the good that God has for me. And if you want to say universal source, it's totally, that's your call. That's also, so we're going to install that. That's an energetic frequency, and we're going to let universal source energy literally create that frequency right now, and we're going to just hold space together and help install this for Juliana as a replacement empowering belief, an empowering mindset. My heart is wide open and ready to receive all the good that the world has for me, that God has for me, that the universe has for me. My heart is wide open and ready to receive all the good that is mine and ready to come to me. Okay, okay. Okay. Is that belief installed? Okay. Also, Juliana, that's a very good affirmation for you to continue, and you can even change it into a lofty question. How incredible is it that my heart is wide open and ready to receive all the good that is coming my way? So, you see how this kind of works? You guys get it?
I felt the installment, so I kind of felt it like something is moving from my body along my spine. So I really felt that.
Thank you, Juliana. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for volunteering. I'm going to disconnect now. I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. I'm Juliana. I am joy. Okay. Maya, Maria, are you ready?
Can I just jump in just briefly, Joy?
Sure.
We're going into the Q&A time now, which is fine because I think people are going to be wanting to experience this as much as possible. And even if we're not the volunteer, we are all feeling this, or at least we have the opportunity to. So we'll continue on for a little bit longer, maybe just one more volunteer for now. And then if there are any questions, then that's what we can jump into the Consciousness Connects forum and share, and Joy can answer your questions in there.
Okay, and I would like to add one little caveat. I would like to do one release for the entire group. Okay?
Awesome.
Okay. Maria, can I ask you a favor?
Absolutely.
I saw that Jocelyn volunteered and she's never gotten to see this work before. Would it be okay if you allowed her that session?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And come see me later, baby. Jocelyn, are you ready?
Yes, thank you. And thank you, Maria, very much.
Also, Jocelyn, it may not come up, but I would like to have your age so that I can know first half and second half.
So tell you my age right now?
Yes, please.
56.
Perfect. Just so you know, I'm 62, so no
That's fair.
And I think that actually, I think the 60s are better than the 50s, so.
Yay.
Okay, so now. Okay. Did I disconnect from Juliana? I have forgotten. I did? Okay, thank you, Juliana. Okay, I am Jocelyn. I have your permission, right?
Yes, you do.
I am Jocelyn. I am Jocelyn. I am Jocelyn. I am Joy. I am Jocelyn. Oh my God, it's so fun in here. Everybody, you guys, everybody has a different energetic signature. And I didn't think that I would, in the first 2 years, 3 years, I just would connect and make sure I was connected. Now I feel you. That's so much fun. Okay, so does Jocelyn have a limiting belief we could release? Okay, is it in the top half? Sorry, left, right, third half. Crown chakra. Odd row, even row, row 2, row 4. Okay, because these are limiting beliefs, I think we're going to come to row 4 a lot because that is the victim mindset. Okay, so is it in the top half? No, bottom half. Okay, odd. Okay, it is. Sorry. 9, 11, 13, 15. Is it 15? Okay. I need sympathy is the belief. So let's find out when that got stuck. Ha 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 ha! I'm just going to check. Is that root? Is that sacral? That's what I thought. So really, upper lumbar, lower thoracic, really. Sorry. That's where it is. Okay, so so is there anchoring emotions keeping that trapped? Okay, can we get the age that this got trapped? First half, second half. Oh, Lordy. I just really feel it. It's pressure, super pressure. 20s, 30s, 40s, 40 to 45, 45, 46, 47, 48! 48. Something happened where you felt the need for sympathy and it got stuck. Can we release that now? Okay. Okay. Gather up all that energy, anything, any part of the situation that had anything to do with that energy getting stuck, and put it right here. Sorry. Take this energy and completely remove it from Jocelyn's entire energy field in her energy body. Completely and totally release. I need sympathy. Oh, better. Woo! I'm a little breathless. The pain in my back is gone. I haven't quite yet calmed down because the energy was pretty strong, sweetheart. And can we put in a replacement empowering belief now? Okay, good. That's probably when the embodiment and peace is going to really come in. But it's way better. All right, how are you doing, Jocelyn?
Good, thank you.
Good. Odd row, even row, row 2, so row 6, row 8, row 10. Ha ha. I am good enough. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay, knock over the water. I do get really, I don't mean to be theatrical. I just am. Sorry. I was never an actress. It's just the energy. The energy is just wild and crazy. Jocelyn, I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough at everything. And I don't need sympathy. I accept all love and sympathy, but I don't need it. I am good enough. Oh my God. Oh wow, that one made me cry. That was beautiful. There it is, baby. There it is.
I felt
Oh, I'm so
the energy
glad.
just coming down, down, down.
That's so beautiful. I'm so glad. Okay, so now let's take a few questions, and then if we can, still do one release for everyone. Because there's, we all have a common belief that is harming us. We do. We'll find it. Does that work?
Sure, Joy. Did you disconnect?
Not yet.
Okay.
I am Joy. I am Joy. I am Joy. I am Jocelyn. I am Joy. Okay. Sorry, you guys. It zaps me in and it zaps me back in. It zaps me into you and it zaps me back into me. And I'm always surprised. Okay. So, questions. Let's see here. Yay. I love you guys. It's good to see you. Okay. Do we want to not do any questions and just do a
I was
limiting?
going to say, let's leave the questions. We can post them in the group
Yeah,
later.
you guys can. I'm in the community, so
Yeah. So you're there. You'll make yourself available for questions
Yes.
later. And
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
let's do this group one.
Super. Okay, so I'm going to connect with all of you. If that's okay, please give me a thumbs up. Yay. And if you're off camera, I'm assuming that you also have given a thumbs up because y'all here. So I am connecting to this beautiful group, this incredible conscious connection summit group. I'm connected, I'm connected, I'm connected with all of you. Oh, it's super beautiful in here. God. Is there a limiting belief? A priority for the entire group? Ah! Okay, is it in the top half, the bottom half, left, right? Crown again. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Same 4. Okay. Victim mindset. Top half. Okay. Woo! Okay. Odd row, even row, row 2. Oh. I have to carry all the problems, but I can't complain. Who doesn't have that? Raise your hand if you think you might have some of that energy somewhere. I have to carry all the problems, but I can't complain. And especially right now, you guys, that's just a pervasive, permeating energy because we don't really know what to do about it, what's going on. But we do have power. So let's remove that energy. I'm asking Universal Source Spirit, all divine connection, connected to every single person here. Whew! In this oneness, I asked you to connect and find that energetic frequency of I have to carry all the problems and I can't complain. Gather that energy from this entire beautiful group. And take it out, transmute it, send it off planet, across all time, space, dimension. Take that energy out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, what are we going to install? Let's see. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you guys, your heart feels so great. Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I could do a meditation with you right now. Oh, I will off camera. Okay, so on the top, on the bottom, odd, even, 2. Sorry. 6, 8. I am the only one who thinks in my mind. That means we have the power. Can we just install I have the power of choice? Can we just install that? Does that sound good to everybody? I think that's simpler and simple as divine, complex as human. I have the power of choice. We have the power to choose our energy, to choose our vibration, to choose life and health and abundance. Collectively, we have the power, and individually, each one of us has the power of choice. I would leave you with one last quote from the man who spent 30 years and 250,000 muscle testing. Be kind and forgiving to everything and everyone at all times, including yourself, without exception. That is from Dr. David Hawkins. And I love you. Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you so much, Joy. Beautiful, beautiful session. And yes, 45 minutes is not enough. We are definitely going to have you in to do at least a masterclass and a mini workshop where we can get in, and let's do that. Let's do
Yes,
that.
please. Let's do it. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy.